Welcome back to another race day vlog. Today we are headed up to Belterra to go watch Peach run a mile on the dirt. Except for I will not be there in person because I'm currently at Keeneland. So, now granted, it worked really well when I wasn't there last time for Mikasa. So, you know, optimism. Maybe it will be good for her as well. There's a horse that was like eyeballing me. Anyway, so like I said, she's going a mile on the dirt over at Belterra. I'm stuck here at Keeneland. Won't be able to watch. But this is potentially her swan song, potentially her very last race. Basically, the very loose leaf plan is if she has a good effort, like a good trying first, second, third, then we might consider letting her have like one more race to wrap out the season, maybe, or we'll play it by ear. But if she doesn't have like a effort that we just, just kind of, if she just kind of just goes through the motions like she has been doing recently, then we are going to go ahead and retire her and bring her home and make her an event pony. That is the plan, because it's that time of year, like currently we're at the yearling sale, so it's that time of year where like the thought process of what is coming next year, what 2-year-olds are we potentially going to have next year, and like who do we currently have at the racetrack that's not necessarily earning their keep, not necessarily paying their bill. Let's kind of start considering retiring those horses because we have new horses coming in and that means more bills to pay, and that's kind of the thought process. So anyway, I'm at the sale. I don't even know what number she is. I haven't looked. I think she's the one horse. I think so. She's on the inside. I don't even know how big the field is. It's too early in the morning to see scratches. I've been raw dogging life. It is what it is. It's sale season. I have so many videos to edit and I just have film on film sitting in my drafts. So it is what it is. Anyway, let's wish her good luck because she runs late today. I think at the same time I'm going through the ring, which sucks. So hopefully I can at least video film some of it, but I guess we're gonna find out.
And they're off. Bobbling a bit at the start with CC Grand. The lead on the outside, Our Magic Princess. Down on the inside, none of this and none of that. Takes off as they make the way into the first turn. None of this, none of that. Right against the rail. Leads by a half a length. Daltasm Compassion lays in second. To the outside, we got Baytown Kitty Cat against the rail. In a Peach rounds out the top four. Our Magic Princess is fifth. Down on the inside, we got Last Chance Stands trying to slide right on through. Valentine Crasher to the outside on the move. Opening quarter 23-4. And trailing the field is CC Grand. Down the backside they travel. With a lead is none of this, none of that. Leads by a head on the outside. Autism Compassion just went right on by. Opens up 3 parts of a length. None of this, none of that. Lays in second to the outside. Baytown Kitty Cat's only 2 off of the lead, but running in third. Down against the rail. In a Peach rounds out the top 4 to the outside. Picking up a laying her down. That is Our Magic Princess. And Our Magic Princess is uncorking a rally. About 3 lengths back. Down on the inside, picking it up, is In a Peach as they come spinning out of the turn. Half on the board of 48-2. With the lead is Autism Compassion. Loriana Sosa has the lead. On the outside, closing the deal, is Baytown Kitty Cat, and Baytown Kitty Cat's coming with more. Southern Track coming over the top is Our Magic Princess. with the lead is Autism Compassion. Has it by a half a lane, but company's coming. Here comes Our Magic Princess on the outside. With the lead, Autism Compassion. He repels the attack and right to the winner's circle.
You've already watched it. Let's break it down. She is on the inside, so she's the one horse. He does a great job trying to hustle her, kind of keep her toward the front. Like I've always said, she's never one that breaks out of there like a rocket. You do really kind of have to ask her. But he's going to keep her tucked nice in on the rail and just keep her out of traffic trouble for right now. And she's going to sit fourth right off the pace right now. And here we go. Again, they got a whole mile to go, so a whole lap around. And so she's going to kind of be leading that second pack, and they're just going to vibe, really. They're going a pretty even click, just again going through the motions, vibing. She's doing what she's doing. I do gotta say, I do enjoy that they were able to keep her a little bit closer to the pace this round. In the past, sometimes she just kind of vibes toward the back, and where she kind of takes so long to get rolling, it's nice to have her kind of closer to the rest of the leaders. Anyway, as you can see, she's kind of creeping up just a touch up onto that top three. She's still kind of leading that group of four, although this horse right on the outside is about to pass her as they go into the turn, and he starts really asking her to go. And again, like I always said, she kind of takes her sweet old time to get rolling. She is currently back in the fifth spot as they come around the far turn. They're kind of strung up around the top, but you know, they're getting there. They do give her a really nice ground-saving trip, keeping her up tucked close to the rail. But as you can see, she creeps up a little bit. She kind of fights and tries to get up there, tries to make a little bit of a move to see at this point if we can do better than fourth. The outside horses are also getting kind of close, and she almost gets that third spot, but she kind of runs out of real estate and has to settle for fourth.
So yeah, overall, it actually wasn't a bad race at all. You can definitely tell she tried. And I did mention that this is more than likely her final race. And listen, the reality of it is she could very easily continue racing for another year or two. There's nothing physically stopping her. She's happy. She's healthy. She goes out there. She enjoys her job. She does try. She's sound. She's clean-legged. Literally never been an issue, right? Picture perfect health. But the reality of it is, one, horses are expensive. Two, racehorses are freaking expensive. She is a consistent little check getter, but the reality is those checks aren't necessarily fulfilling all of her bills per se. And yes, she does try, and she's happy and healthy, and she enjoys having a job. But I think at this point, she is kind of going through the motions at the track, and I think she just would benefit from heading into a new career. So, we did officially retire her. She actually came home today. I will show you all her momentarily. But yeah, so she's officially retired from racing. She officially has earned the term OTTB, so off the track thoroughbred, rather than on the track. My dog is really confused on why I'm sitting in the car. It's because my battery was at 20% and it died. And I was like, bro. Anyway, I'm going to show you her here in a second. I do have to laugh though, because this was like the worst time for her to come home off the track. So I've been at Keeneland for like 3 weeks, right? And actually when she raced, I was just arriving at Keeneland, so I couldn't pick her up until today when I got back. And there's a hurricane that is about to hit Florida. I think they said it's supposed to make landfall a little bit later today. And granted, we're in Kentucky, so you're probably like, what does that have to do with you? It has to do with we're getting all that water and rain before the hurricane, and we're going to get the hurricane rain. So we are supposed to get like torrential downpour, like 5 to 6 inches, like by tomorrow, within 24 hours. So normally I do my first rides off the track within the first 48 hours. It's not going to happen in this case. And I have a wedding to go to this weekend. And so it's just, I guess I'm going to have to wait and do my evaluation stuff until this hurricane blows away. So freaking, to add insult to injury, I have the barn that I have my personal horses in. It is 5 stalls. Okay. And it's always been perfect because I don't have a lot of horses. I don't have a lot of horses. I have a lot of horses, but I don't typically keep a lot of riding horses. I have my 2 retired boys, and then I typically keep 2 to 3 riding horses. My riding barn is so full right now. I had one filly come off the racetrack before Peach that she's looking for a new home. I think I might finally have a home for her. So hopefully she'll open up a stall. Not that it matters though, because I have another horse that's retiring. His last race is going to be on the 3rd of October, and then we're going to retire him from racing as well. So he'll be coming home. My children are upset. Granted, I also think I have a potential home already lined up for him as well. Peach also just came home in the middle of a hurricane, so she's currently eating in my round pen because I don't have a stall. And I have another horse that he's currently vibing with my retired horses, and I need to start getting him started under saddle so we can figure out what to do with him, because he's kind of been like an on and off problem that we just have not been able to figure out. And I have a feeling he's not going to return to the racetrack. I have a feeling he's going to go start his career as a riding horse as well, and I don't have any room in my barn. It's okay. There is a small, I know we just moved to this farm in January of this year. Oh my god, speaking of freaking selling horses, if you are buying a horse for $1,000, do you expect for there to be x-rays on file? Because I don't. Unless I'm buying them from Keeneland or Fasig, where it's mandatory. But that typically means the horse is going to have x-ray issues if I'm buying at Keeneland or Fasig for race horses. If I'm finding a horse a new home as a hunter jumper prospect or dressage horse or something. Anyway, I got that little notification that just popped up, and I was like, anyway, it's fine. Let's go say hello to Peach, talk about the game plan for her in her next career, and hopefully I don't have to deal with more tire kickers like my freaking message box has been right now. But yeah, Peach is officially retired from racing. She is hopefully going to be starting a new career as an eventer. I am going to be listing her for sale, like starting pretty much right away. But in reality, the horse market has been really weird recently. I don't know what the deal is. So, I've had some horses that have been on the market for just ever at this point, and there's nothing wrong with them. There's just been no interest, and I've dropped the prices and everything. And with her, in all reality, I'm not going to drop the price. I don't care. She is priced what she is because she's worth it. She is I really do think pedigree wise, physically, mentally, she has all the possibilities of being a very serious eventing horse, like potentially up to upper level type horse. She could be something serious. So I'm not going to bother caving. She's priced what she is because she's worth it. But yeah, so officially, I have a feeling if she sells, she'll sell pretty quickly. She'll sell pretty much right away. If she doesn't, no big deal. Then I will actually use her specifically to kind of I've been keep saying I'm going to do it, and I haven't done it, but I'm going to finally show you all how I do my off-the-track thoroughbred process. So she gets to be my guinea pig for you all, like she hasn't already been my guinea pig for you all for the horse racing vlogs. Phenomenal. Awesome. So yeah, she's officially retired from racing. We will no longer see her in any race day vlogs, but hopefully we will see you in sport horse mode. Does that sound awesome? She goes, oh yes, it sounds phenomenal. You want to say goodbye? Say, oh, goodbye.